Hello and welcome to Scythe Digital Edition. This is the 2023 New Year's Tournament, Group F, Game 2. We are playing Piranha Industrial. Woohoo! Piranha Industrial, woohoo! Our opponents are going to be playing Crimea, I believe Crimea Mechanical. Yeah, Crimea Mechanical and Tagawa Engineering. Alright, our objectives are Underworld Advantage and Machine over Muscle. Alright, let's see. So we are going to, first off, say good luck, have fun, because that is the most important thing here. Combat card-wise, we have a 2, a 4, and a 5. So either no bad in Oz, I probably butchered that, either really likes or really dislikes their combat cards. It's one or the other. There. I'm seeing in the Discord chat that censored word is suck. So, okay. His cards suck. That I will not complain about. Oh, we're first. We're moving. Alright. I did not realize I was first. I should have realized. But, I mean, oh well. So with that rush decision, let's see where we landed ourselves. With a worker on a resource we don't particularly want. Isn't that fantastic? We'll produce. I should have kept my worker on that forest and not the farm. Let's see. So, here's Tagawa. So we need to beat Tagawa by 12 points, but we can lose to Crimea by 6 points. Now, I'm gonna try and get first. Don't get me wrong. But that's just what we can do. So we're going to move that worker up to the forest and move down to the village. Although, I guess now we should have kept it on. I don't know. Well, we'll take the, I think we'll take the 2 food and popularity and pay popularity for food and metal and end our turn. So what we can do, we can trade for 1 food and 1 metal. Then we'll produce, deploy, or then next time we can trade for 2 food and enlist again. And so that will work out. I'm gonna get my river or walk mech first. I believe. Well, let's see. We cannot speak. We river walk to what? Metal and villages. I'm not sure what. I cannot speak right now. But I think we get our Riverwalk mech or Submerge mech. I think we get our Riverwalk mech, then we move onto that metal, produce once, move to that oil, and produce a couple of times, get upgraded, and get our power star. We do get bonus points for buildings in a straight line, so that's something to keep in mind. Objective card wise, I think we're gonna end up with Underworld Advantage if we get one. Alright, so Tagawa is moving around, playing well. Getting that objective. Let's see. Honestly, if what am I trying to say? I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Power-wise, is Toggle is at 0, I'm at 4, Crimea is at 5, not too different from how the game started. Yeah, I'm also gonna want to get my speed mech. So I cannot. My brain is like trying to twist a square peg to a triangle hole with a circular box. That made no sense. But when hardly anything I ever say makes sense. So what's new? But we'll produce, get that wood. We can get 2 workers. We can deploy, get our Riverwalk mech, put it on that village, and we will. I think we'll trade for 2 food and get our upgrade recruit. So we get power every time Tagawa or me upgrade, just because it looks like Tagawa is getting ready to upgrade. We did get another combat card, which was a 2. Yeah, so I will get my power star. I'll get my mech star. I'll get my upgrade star. That's 3 stars. I can get my building star 2, maybe. I can get my I'm only 2 investments away from whatchamacallit, the investment star. Not that hard of a sentence to say, but so that is a very viable option. So I'll move out here to the mainland and then churn. So I think, so I'm gonna produce and deploy. Then I'm gonna trade for food and invest. Then I'll produce and deploy. Then I'm gonna move. When I move, wait, no, I'm not gonna have enough wood for a building by that point. The next time I produce, I will have enough wood. So it's all good. I think it's all going according to the plan. I hope. So I'm gonna take So I'm investing, getting 1 2 food, and investing. We're gonna get the upgrade recruit and take those 2 combat cards. So we got 3 combat cards, and all of them were 2s. So that is lovely and fantastic. But it's good. We'll produce and deploy. Then we'll move. Power-wise, Tagua has 0, and Crimea. Yeah, Crimea can't get off the island. Tagua could reach me, not this turn since they just moved, but they could reach me, but they have 0 power. They have 0 power and 2 combat cards. Alright, so point-wise, it's still very early. We're 8, 10, and 10. Like, way too early for it to hardly matter looking at it. Let's see. So, our plans right now is get the Power Star, the Mech Star, the Upgrade Star, possibly the Investment Star, possibly Objective Star, possibly Combat Stars. Lots of possibilities. There are infinite possibilities, as some might say. So we're gonna get the Speed Mech and end churn, and then we'll move. I might keep. Let's see. No, I don't think I'll keep my workers on the metal for Nire churn right now. I'll move back and get the metal I need later. I need to move. I need to move at least 3 workers. I can move 3 workers to the oil. I think I'll move all the workers to the oil for now, and then move one of them off it later and onto a forest. So I can start getting what I need. What stars? Objective star. What objective star did Crimea complete? I was not paying attention. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what objective star that was. I mean, that's kind of my fault it's completely my fault for not paying attention. But you know what? We might as well take that steel too. And I clicked the wrong button. So, everyone load up and move to that oil. Nah, it's good. The mech can end its turn there. So we'll take... We'll take 2 food and a popularity. Then we'll take 2 popularity for recruit. We'll get the building recruit, I believe. Yeah, building recruit. And we'll take that popularity in case we need it. But now, all we have to do to get the investment star is trade 1 time. And we have it. But we'll produce. Then we'll produce, move, and build. We'll build the monument. That will get us a whole lot of popularity, since we're going to have to bolster and upgrade 6 times if we want the star. That's at least 6 popularity. There's a power for us. Good. Crimea is producing and investing. There's gonna be a combat card. I will not turn that down, although Crimea is gonna get one too, and I doubt they'll turn it down. But I mean, does it? I mean, what? I can't do anything about it. So, we got a 3 from that. Could have been better, but that's fine. So we'll move and grab that encounter, and we'll build. Then we'll bolster and upgrade. Think we'll upgrade the amount of spots we can produce on. And I'll move a worker onto a forest, maybe. That could work. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. Crimea, power-wise, very scary. I need to probably move off that tunnel, actually. So we'll move off the tunnel. Or we can move on the tunnel. You know what? I think we will move our mech and a worker on the tunnel, and our character up here to this encounter, which will be perfect for us. We can take $2 into popularity, then pay $2 to get 2 popularity and 2 power. We're probably going to have a very high game popularity, very high amount of popularity this game if we do end up upgrading as much as we want to. So if Crimea doesn't attack this turn, we'll get up to 7 power, so we'll have even power. And if they attacked, if they do attack this turn, that's rather unfortunate, and I don't have a great backup plan. I guess just bolster and upgrade to get rid of some of that oil, I guess. Yeah, here's to hoping they don't attack. That's fine. Score-wise, if we look at it, we are 7 ahead of Tagawa. We need to be 12 ahead of Tagawa, and we're 5 behind Crimea, which means we're really 1 point ahead of Crimea. Alright. So Tagawa is moving around, dropping people. Let's see. So we'll bolster and upgrade on my turn. Then we will we can reduce the cost of upgrading, or we can reduce the cost of something else. Very insightful, right? I think we could reduce the cost of building, which would mean if we moved a worker, say that's on a mountain, onto, say, a forest, we could, every time we produced, we would get a building, and that would get us even more popularity and points, which could theoretically be good. Alright, so Crimea is attacking Tagawa. I mean, of course, they have way more power. They're gonna get to steal a combat card as well. Let's see. And they're taking that extra mech just to seal the deal. They have 4 combat cards, and Crimea has 1 combat card, which is interesting. Alright, so Crimea won that easily, which is rather unfortunate because that puts Crimea at 3 stars. And I have 0 stars right now. So, well, we could think about it more in terms of spreading out, maybe beating Crimea in a combat, maybe too. I don't know. We will have to see where the winds blow. I think we will increase the amount of spots we can produce on and reduce the cost of building. So we'll produce. That will give us probably should have reduced the cost of something else. We should have reduced the cost of, say, building a mech. Then we would have been able to build a mech. So I kind of messed up there. Or maybe not messed up, but I certainly could have played it better. But we can produce. Then we'll bolster and upgrade. Then we can move, maybe produce again. Or let's look at the scoreboard. I'm up to 8 popularity. Let's see. So currently, if the game ended right now, Tog was 1 point out of where I need to be. Alright. Crimea is investing. That's going to give him power. So I think a good strategy could be to just gun for that 3rd tier popularity, get power, and spread out. And not necessarily go for stars. But let's produce. So I need power, popularity, and a landmass. I'm not sure this is a great strategy, but I think it's the one I'm going to go with. In terms of, let's see. In terms of what? What am I thinking? So I'll upgrade, or I'll bolster and upgrade, increase the amount of power I get from upgrading, reduce the cost of building a mech, and we can get our submerge mech. That will be a very useful tool. Then we're going to want to claim the factory, or maybe win it in the combat or something. Let's see. Yeah, score-wise. Alright, so now score-wise, I would win if the game ended right now. Unfortunately, the game is not ending right now. Alright, so Crimea's gonna claim the factory. And it looks like they're putting a good amount of units on there. Or 2 combat units, I guess. It would be the more correct term. Not a bunch, just 2. So when we move, we're gonna wanna. Well, we won't be able to spread out quite yet because we need lots of oil. So we can do that, and we can do that, and we can enter. Then we'll produce, and deploy. Then we'll bolster and upgrade. We can produce and deploy, and we'll bolster and upgrade. So that in 4 turns, which is a long way away, I guess, but that would give us 3 stars. Power star. Wait, no, not 3 stars, only 2 stars. The mech star and the power star. But from there, we could spread out pretty well. I haven't looked at where they're power-wise in a minute. Alright, so they're at 8 and 4. Tagawa is at 4. Crimea does only have 1 combat star. Um, da 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 da. Let's see. Alright. Crimea's deploying. And I do need to remember that I'm only 1 action away from my recruit star. Or investment star is what it is. Alright, there's Crimea's Riverwalk mech. So let's produce and let's deploy. Let's get the submerge mech. We'll put it here because even though, how many recruits is Crimea at? 3. So they're gonna get their mech star and recruit star both pretty close to each other. And then they only need 1 more star, which they can get as a combat star. So I think maybe we bolster and upgrade. No, we move, bolster and upgrade, move. Let's see. I don't think we'd be able to. No, we can only upgrade once. So maybe we'd produce again after that, or we would trade. So he is stacking the factory. That's fine. Movement wise, so we'll send this guy, this worker, down to that farm. Wish we could have had a mountain to send them to, but that's fine. And we'll send my character. No, we'll send this mech to this tunnel. And we will. We'll end our action. We will barrel. Let's get the tunnel. We'll place it up there, and we'll complete Underworld Advantage. So we'll bolster and upgrade. That will get us 2 points and 3 power and popularity. So we'd only be 2 popularity away from the next tier, although we may not be able to get that. But power-wise, Crimea is also at 10. Point-wise, so if the game ends right now, I am in first, but Crimea can still get a lot of points. I think the best strategies gonna be to bolster and upgrade, then move, then produce, then bolster and upgrade. And that will give us the mech star, the power star, and a lot of territories, and 2 more popularity. Let's see. And unfortunately, we can't get to that encounter in Nordic's territory, but can put our character in some lake threatening Crimea. Let's see. So there's Crimea's mech star. But let's, or we could trade and no, I don't think we'll trade and enlist. What we can do, we can reduce the cost of trading. Then we can trade for 1 food and 1 metal, 1 steel, since we no longer have our worker on steel. So we'll do that. So we'll get a star and make it so that where we'll move and then trade and then produce. Move, trade, produce. Let's see. Where do they lie popularity wise? Alright, so neither of them are even close to the next tier. Crimea needs to gain 15 more points on me if they want to beat me, which is a good amount. Hard amount to get it, but not impossible amount. Alright, so yeah. And so yeah, we'll move, trade. Alright. Well, now Crimea's only 1 star away from victory, because that was their vast recruit. What we can do... Wait, that was their vast recruit, right? I believe so. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was gonna be his last recruit. If we look at points, let's see. If I lose this battle, I think I win. He's gonna get what, 6? He gets 6, 8 more points. I lose 3 points. That's an 11-point swing. That puts him at 62. No, that puts him at 59 and me at 43. 43 or 53 minus 49 is... No, that's not right. I don't know. I think if I win this or if I lose this battle, I'm going to win the game. That's fine. Pretty sure I'm going to win because he would... That was his last recruit, right? Am I going in... I am going insane. That was not his last recruit. He still has another mech to build and another thing in recruit. So, no, he did get that mech. So, I was looking at my mechs and my recruits. Alright, so what we're going to want to do, we want to move. We're going to want to move... say, to this lake. Go want to move, say, to there. And we're going to want to move, say, to there. We're going to want to end our turn. So, if Togo might build this turn, and if they do, no, Crimea might not end it on this turn. They might not have enough points. They need to get 14 more points on their turn. And they need to enlist. And so if they don't do that, what I can do, I can bolster. How much power is... Crimea's at 6. I can bolster. I can get... That would put me into 3rd tier popularity. And that would give me a whole lot of points. And, let's see. So can Crimea get 14 points on this turn? Let's see. They're ending it. I don't think they're gonna have enough points. See, I don't believe that they have enough points to win, unless I'm just completely wrong. Because they get. Oh wait, no, they only had to beat me by 6. I was completely miscalculating that whole game. Crimea only had to beat me by 6. Oh no. Well, that's a second win for No Bad in Oz. Well, that's unfortunate. I miscalculated that